In this video, I'm going to talk about the slope-intercept form of linear equations. Now, the first thing to realize is in a linear equation, when we have y alone, we can read the slope and the y-intercept because the slope is always attached to the x and the y-intercept is the other number. So in the equations that I'm going to solve and graph right now, number one, we're going to try to find the slope and the y-intercept, and then two, we're going to graph the lines. So the first problem we're going to do is 4x plus y equals 3. Now, to get y alone, all we need to do is move the 4x term to the other side by subtracting 4x from both sides. So we'll get y equals negative 4x plus 3. Now, since we have a 1 in front of y, we already have this now in slope-intercept form. So we can read the slope. Slope is usually identified by the letter m. And our slope is the number in front of x, so it is negative 4. Our y-intercept is the other number, and it's usually identified by the letter b. So for the answer, find the slope, we would say m equals negative 4. And for find the y-intercept, we would say b equals 3. Now let's graph this line. Now in order to graph the line, it's important to realize that the slope is often the same as rise over run. So when we have an m of negative 4, that's the same as negative 4 over 1. In other words, we aren't rising because we have a negative, so we're really falling 4 and running 1 to the right. Our run is always to the right, as long as when we have a positive here we rise or a negative we fall. So how do we graph the line? First, we plot the y-intercept. So that's going to be the number 3 on the y-axis. We'll plot a point there. And then we are going to fall 4 and run 1. So when we fall 4 from positive 3, our y-intercept, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll be down here at negative 1, and then we will run 1 to the right. So basically we will be at the point 1, negative 1 here. And that's our second point on the line. We only have to have 2 points in order to graph the line. So that's where this line should go. Now if you wanted to graph more points, you could. You would just take this point here, fall 4 more, and run 1 more to the right. All right, now let's try the next one. This problem has a number besides 1 in front of the y value. So we'll see how to handle that. So in this problem, we have negative 2x plus 5y equals 10. We want to first try to get y alone. So again, I'm going to move the x term to the other side of the equation. And since it's a negative, I'll have to add 2x to both sides to do that. So I'll get 5y equals 2x plus 10. Next, we need to get rid of this 5 in front of y. So we have to divide every term by 5. So this will simplify, so the 5's will cancel. It'll simplify to y equals 2/5 x plus 2. So our slope is 2/5. That's our m, and our y-intercept, our b, is 2. So when we go to graph this line, we'll plot the y-intercept, And we need to rise 2. So we'll be up here at 4 now. Rise 2, because our slope is 2/5 and it's a positive, so we'll rise 2 and then we'll run 5 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here we'll rise 2, run 5, and that's the direction of our line. All right, let's do one more example. (3x minus 2y equals 6). Now again, we want to isolate the y term, so I'm going to move this 3x term to the other side by subtracting 3x. Next, I have to get y alone, so I'll divide every term by -2. Those will cancel. We'll get y equals, negative divided by negative is positive, so we'll have a positive slope of 3/2. And then 6 divided by -2 is -3. So our y-intercept is going to be a -3. So this is our b value. And our m is here, 3/2. So when we go to graph this one, we will start by plotting the y-intercept of -3. Plot it right there. And then we will use rise over run. So it's a positive, so we're actually rising 1, 2, 3, and then we will run 2 to the right. So rise 3, run 2, and plot a point. And we always do that from the y-intercept. We can get another point here if we want. Rise 3 more. From this point, we rise 3, run 2 more. And now we have 3 points on that line. I hope this helps in showing you how to identify the slope and y-intercept of a line, as well as showing you how to graph linear equations from slope-intercept form. Feel free to comment if you have any questions. Let me know.